simmerj, and welcome to my very first speed build here on YouTube. So, yeah, honestly, I don't know how to start this one, but I think I'm gonna try by introducing myself. So, yeah, I'm simmerj, and I'm 20 ish. I'm in my mid 20s. Yeah, that's right. And I live in Asia, specifically in the Philippines. So, if there are any Filipino simmer YouTubers out there, hello. And I started playing The Sims when I was like 9 or 10 years old. I started with The Sims 1, and actually I skipped The Sims 4. But I do have a copy of The Sims 2, but I haven't played it that much yet. As for Sims 3, I have yet to get a copy, but as I've heard, Sims 3 has the best real life graphics or something. When it comes to gameplay, it's more close to reality. So I'm excited to have Sims 3 actually, and well, that's actually it about me. So now I'm gonna describe this house to you. For my first speed build here on YouTube, I've decided to create, or I mean recreate, because I've done this a long time ago. I've decided to recreate this surfer's my surfer Sims house. The idea here is that my surfer sim, along with her other friends who are also surfers, they made this house mainly out of wood. And because it's a do it yourself, it technically has no bedroom, but of course she has a bed. Yeah, she has a bedroom, but I mean, there's only a divider that separates it from the living room and all the other rooms in the house. So I think it's really nice. It's got that modern feel, and yeah, that's I think that's it for the house description. Now, as you can see here, I'm putting some clutter. I love clutter. Who doesn't? I'm putting some clutter on the top of the refrigerator. Usually, I put the half cabinet there above the ref, but for this one I've decided not to and just stack it with some pots and tissue because it seems more realistic to me. And that's another thing about me. I like my builds and my gameplay to be as realistic as possible. Actually, it sometimes it's too much, but you know, I'd like to think that the sim that I have is real and he or she is having a real life here. Yeah. So anyway, as you can see earlier, I hung some surfboards on the living room wall. Actually, those are skateboards that came with the parenting pack, I think. But as I said earlier, my Sim's a surfer, and we don't have any surfboards in the Sims stuff. And I also wasn't able to find any custom content in on the internet, so I just improvised. I used a cheat, and I enlarged the skateboard so it would look like a surfboard. Well, it barely does, but that will do, I think. And as you can see here, she has some self portraits on the shelf and by the TV. I just edited that with the Sims 4 Studio app that I installed. I think it's the one that custom content creators use, and with a little help from Google and MS Paint, or I downloaded an app called GIMP. I edited some of her photos, you know, just so she can have she can have decors that are very close to what she does. She loves to surf, so I downloaded some beach images from Google, and there's one there that I edited her back shot on the beach shot, so it looks real for me, and it helps me play well, you know. Yeah, and let's see what else I can tell you. Oh yeah, I'm actually fond of watching TV shows, but not recent TV shows because I'm more of a vintage gal. Most of my friends would know this. I watch a lot of TV shows, and in my future builds, I'm gonna try and recreate the apartments and the houses that I see in those shows, like in the Mary Tyler Moore Show, the How I Met Your Mother, Hot in Cleveland, Big Bang Theory, Two Broke Girls, Sex and the City, Bob's Burgers, yeah, those kind of shows. I actually saw a lot of simmers already recreated the diner from Bob's Burgers and Two Broke Girls, and honestly, they did a good job. I'm not trying to, you know, top those, but I would like to try and get my hands on creating those because I like challenge. It's hard, but it's also fun. So building those would be challenging, but I think they'd be worth it. I actually already tried to build the Bob's Burgers diner before, but it's still unfinished because there's some complications with the stairs. Because as you know, in The Sims 4, there's a certain amount of squares. I think the grids that we see on the floor. There's a certain amount of grids for the stairs that when you compare it with the real house and the Bob's Burgers, it doesn't really fit. So I'm still trying to figure that out, and when I do, I'm gonna recreate it here and I'm gonna share it to you guys. That's actually one of the plans that I have, especially with the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I'm dying to recreate Mary Richards' house, and actually I already did, but like with the Bob's Burgers, it was a bit epic fail. So yeah, when I figure things out, I'm gonna recreate those again. I'm gonna upload it, and I hope you guys like them. And for that Mary Tyler Moore Show house, I'm gonna use custom content. Actually, it's contrary to what I usually do because I don't usually use custom content or any, I don't know, mods in my game. But you know, there are some exceptions. And here I'm just finishing the outside. I put a chair outside her door because I imagine my sim, when she's not surfing, or when she's done surfing, she just want to sit on the chair and just try and relax herself. And I also put a grilling station outside her house, so for her, if she wants to grill some hamburgers for her friends. And that's about it for me. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you actually like this and want to see more of my builds, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.